Okay, high school football fans, this is the game you've been waiting for. This Friday, it's undefeated Southridge, ranked number 2 in the state 6A poll, against undefeated Killlian, ranked next at number 3. These are two of the best teams in the entire state. But the roots of this rivalry begin in the neighborhoods of South Dade. Don Mariuto has our preview. It's Southridge versus Killlian.
Welcome to Colonial Drive, and welcome to Ground Zero in the rivalry between Killlian and Southridge. Here on Southwest 160th Street is where it all comes together for these two schools. You see, if you live over here, you attend Killlian. But if you live on this side of the street, you go to Southridge. The Killlian-Southridge game is a major event every season. But this year, players and fans have already begun their pre-game countdown. Is the school getting fired up for the Killlian?
Oh yeah, we're getting fired up! Killlian's gonna run down the field all night long, and the green and gold are gonna go on to victory.
This game is like, it's a district rival every year, and it's a hard game for all of us. All the kids, we take it real serious.
I think it was the biggest rivalry in Dade County, to be honest with you. The neighborhood schools, and we grew up playing with each other now. Both of us went to different schools.
Two rival schools gonna be going head to head. Got a lot of athletes packed into that game.
This game is a yearly showcase for South Florida's top players, like Killlian's Randall Hill, who's now with the Dolphins, and Southridge's Troy Davis, who's now the running sensation at Iowa State. But if any team has something to prove in this game, it's Killlian. It's dropped 8 in a row to the Ridge.
You know, we haven't played a whole game against Southridge since I've been here. We played a good half, we played a good 3 quarters, but we haven't really played a good 48 minutes with Southridge.
You know, everybody's talking about it in the school, in the community. You hear things from all over. Probably one of the biggest rivalries in the nation if we match up with any of the rivalries across the country.
Anticipation for this game is so big that the two schools didn't think they'd be able to accommodate all the fans at FIU. So instead, they moved the game here to the Orange Bowl.
We were concerned about the safety and the numbers at FIU only being able to seat 6,000, and we were afraid that 10, 15 may show up and we not have room to safely accommodate them, and we think it was a wise move to go to the Orange Bowl.
You know, not too many times you get a chance to play in a big stadium like that. They've a great tradition there at the Orange Bowl, and they get to be a part of it. That's something they'll remember, you know, throughout their years.
And now it's time to play the game. And on Friday night, we'll write one more chapter in this neighborhood rivalry. For the Herald High School Sports Show, I'm Don Mariuto.
Okay, now if you want to go to the game of the year at the Orange Bowl, tickets will be available at the door, but it's a good idea to get them in advance. At Killlian, tickets are available all week at the school's athletic office from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Go to room 312 at Killlian. And at Southridge, tickets are also on sale all week from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the athletic office. Both schools are hoping for a big turnout at the Bowl, and of course, we'll have all the highlights for you next Sunday here on the Herald Sports Show. Welcome back. It doesn't take a lot of hype to lead into our next game. Friday night in the Orange Bowl, Killlian met Southridge in a battle of unbeatens, with the winner claiming the championship of District 16. Let's get right to the action. This showdown is our Office Depot Big Game of the Week.
Southridge entered the game riding an 8-game winning streak over Killlian and came out looking like they'd make it 9 straight. On the game's opening series, Daniel Frith runs through a big hole down to the Killlian 14. Moments later, Southridge quarterback Ryan Johnson fakes out Killlian's Derek Gibson on the option and scores from 7 yards out. The Ridge had the early lead. But back came Killlian in the second quarter. Bernard Williamson puts on a great move. He'll go all the way for an 18-yard score. That tied the game at 7. Then a big play by the Killlian defense. Johnson will get hit by Earl Sims. The ball shoots right into the hands of Killlian's David Monroe. He'll break a tackle and go into the end zone. The Cougars led 14-7 at the half. Check out this weird play in the third quarter. Carl Gomez back to punt for Killlian, only to have the kick blocked by his own teammate. It set up Southridge with great field position, and the Spartans took advantage. Jameel Cook with a 10-yard touchdown run. It was all tied at 14. Then a fourth quarter gamble by Killlian coach Sam Miller. 4th and 1 at his own 17. He goes for it, and quarterback Jamal Robinson is stopped on the sneak. It sets up Southridge for a potential game-winning field goal with just 2 minutes left. But Michael Berry's kick sails wide to the right, and we're going to overtime. Killlian gets the ball first in OT, and the Cougars convert. Robinson passes to Sam Miller for the touchdown. The extra point gave Killlian a 21-14 lead. Next, it's Southridge's turn. On second down, Johnson with a short pass to Cook. He takes it in for a score. The extra point would tie the game, right? Wrong. Barry misses it, wide to the left. And it's celebration for Killlian and devastation for Southridge. Killlian wins the district title and the game, 21-20.
That's been the thing in our way every year in Southridge. We had to go through Southridge, so we went through Southridge and won it. So I'm happy there for those kids there because they worked so hard for it.
It feels great to beat Southridge. They beat us 8 times in a row. We put an end to it. We had to step it up second half, first half. It was a great game. I can't even describe how hard, how bad this game meant to us and everybody. Killlian played a hard game. We played a hard game.
You don't like this feeling, and I hope the kids remember this feeling and work to counteract it. But, you know, they'll be back. These kids are fighters, they're battlers, they're winners. They'll be back.
Now it's time for the Dade Broward Top 10, brought to you by Sound Advice. Entering the rankings at number 10, the Bulldogs of South Broward. Piper remains at number 9, with Northwestern at